Hey guys, Caleb with JCR Off-Road Garage, and today we're going to install the TJ and LJ gas tank skid. The cool thing about this skid is it's actually bolted right over top of the factory skid, so you don't even have to drop the gas tank down. So the first step, and we've already done it here, but you've got to remove the rear bumper. It's going to make everything a lot easier to get to whenever you're trying to install these bolts later on. So one of the first things you want to do is take the supplied carriage bolts, run them through so that the end is facing towards you, towards the center of the Jeep. Run some masking tape over the back of it so these don't fall in the factory tank or your skid. So the first thing you want to do is remove these two factory bolts in the front using a 1/2-inch socket, and I'm reusing an 11-inch extension. Figure out that's the easiest way to do this. I'm going to start with this one. Alright, so next we're going to take the front piece bracket using the carriage bolts we've already got in, masking tape behind with the bolt heads facing out toward the center of the Jeep. We're going to take this and fish it around through the driver's side behind the track bar and then leave it hanging loose so we can adjust it for the main skid later. Alright, so before loosening up these 4 bolts, you want to make sure that the factory gas tank skid doesn't fall down on your head. The easiest way to do that is with a C-clamp where the factory strap location is over the cross member. Then, using either a transmission jack or a floor jack, whatever you're working with, you're going to slide the skid plate on back and try to line it up. So what you're looking to do is line up these 3 holes with the carriage bolts that we actually already put in the front bracket earlier. Alright, so once you have these 3 carriage bolts in place and lined up, go ahead and get the flange nuts on just enough, just finger tight, and then lift it into place so that you can get these factory nuts back on. So you will have to press against the factory gas tank skid in order to get those nuts on, and it will be pretty close. With a little bit of work, you'll be just fine. Okay, so from here we're going to lower the jack just enough to get these nuts off the factory gas tank. Now we're going to back those nuts off, lift the gas tank skid into place, and then bolt them right back on. Doing this with a 1/2-inch wrench. Then we're just going to lift it into place. We're just going to loosely tighten these back ones for now, that way we can work up front, tighten everything down together from the front to back. Alright, so for these top bolts, we're going to use a 1/2-inch, and these bottoms are going to be a 9/16. Tighten that down and we'll work our way to the back. So after everything's tightened up on this bottom side, we can actually go ahead and remove the C-clamp. And that is it for the gas tank. All that's left is to reinstall the rear bumper and tire carrier if you had one on there before, and you're done. So if you have any questions, you can give us a call or shoot us an email, info@jcroffroad.com.